sounds of our Mentor School's homecoming parade filled the air around campus earlier this month. We'll take you there. Plus,
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Find out why our high school principal, Mr. Crow, was in this precarious spot and what happened next. That's coming up. But first, we hope you've had a moment to view our annual Quality Profile Report, which celebrates just some of the many successes of our students, staff, and schools. Hello, and thank you for watching. I'm Bill Porter, Superintendent. It's hard to believe we are nearing the end of the first quarter of the school year. I'm proud and impressed of the work our students and staff are doing in the classrooms each day, especially knowing the continued challenges caused by COVID-19. As we continue to track COVID within the district, as I'm sure you can tell by the daily notices that come home, our district numbers have continued rising, but I soon hope that we begin to experience a predicted leveling off and even a drop in weekly cases, as is happening now on a statewide level. We will continue to monitor this and work with health officials for ongoing guidance. Recently, the Ohio Department of Education released school district report cards, and as expected, like most districts around the state, we too experienced drops in many categories. As I mentioned in the last video update, we have many strategies in place to help address some of the learning gaps caused by the pandemic, including hiring of additional teachers at each school building to deliver targeted intervention instruction for students who need extra help. We are using specific benchmark data to determine what the needs are. I want to remind you that we measure our students' progress in many ways, well beyond the state tests that we give. While I hope that the pandemic begins to ease up, it will take time and patience for our students to catch up from all of the challenges they experienced the past few years. And we are committed to helping them every step of the way. Also released in conjunction with the report card last week was our 8th annual Quality Profile Report. This report is encouraged by the Alliance for High Quality Education. The report shows the bigger picture when it comes to our school district, including many of the academic and extracurricular opportunities that are offered to our students to provide them with a well-rounded education. It also demonstrates how we continue to be good stewards of the community's tax dollars. Yesterday at Mentor High School, we brought in some high-flying fun for our students to help reinforce an important life lesson. The program features top BMX pros, like one shown here who jumped over Mr. Crow, and they perform high-energy action sports shows while speaking to the students about bullying prevention and overcoming obstacles. The themes included being kind and compassionate, inclusive, surrounding oneself with positive influences, problem solving, being an ally against bullying, and encouraging students to report issues to trusted adults in school. We know creative lessons like these that are filled with excitement and emotion can be more memorable. So we were very glad to have this presentation for Mentor High.
He could have quit right there on the spot and spent his whole life trying to do things and worrying about what other people had to say, but he didn't. He stayed focused, he rolled with it quite literally and found success. We encourage all of you to do the same within your own lives, to find something that you enjoy doing.
Thanks to some very supportive sponsors, this event was free of charge and seemed very well received by our student body. We also have some very impressive news about one of our middle school students to share. At only 13 years of age, Aisha Faruqi has published a book. The story is called Whisper, and Aisha says it's the first in a planned series. Whisper is a fantasy story, and not to give too much away, the plot includes students on a 6th grade camp experience, like mentors, only these students unlock a magical world. Aisha says she has been interested in reading and writing for as long as she can remember. And while this first book is complete, the series is far from over.
Whisper is the first book in the series. I plan to make the series 5 books long, so 4 more books, and I hope to have all of those done before I graduate from high school.
Congratulations, Aisha. A published book is quite an accomplishment. Switching gears, as you know, providing a safe learning environment where students can grow academically, socially, and emotionally is our #1 priority here in Mentor Schools. When it comes to physical safety in our buildings, we continue to work closely with the Mentor Fire and Mentor Police departments on a regular basis. Currently, we are planning for a large tabletop drill to be held at the end of the month, where our personnel will work with safety forces to help make sure we are prepared in case of a school-based emergency. Thank you to the departments for their continued commitment to our efforts in this most important area of school safety. Now, to wrap up this video, we were really glad to be able to bring back our homecoming parade this year as a safe outdoor event for our community to enjoy. Every school participated in the parade, and also many clubs and sports teams. And of course, it was led by the always fantastic Fighting Cardinal Marching Band. We lucked out with perfect weather, and it was definitely a lot of fun. Also, homecoming related, our high school dance was modified to be held safely outdoors as well. A huge thank you to the PTSA for making this happen for our students. It was a beautiful night for sure. Thank you for watching our video update, and thank you for your continued support of our students, staff, and schools.